Hello and welcome. I'm TK and this is Coach on the Rocks. Lovely to see you today and hopefully you're having a wonderful week. Sorry that I'm late, maybe a couple of seconds, but still I was setting things up and time can just run away from you in the modern days. Yes, so I've recently read an interesting article in the FT, linking the author here about engagement at work, an opinion piece. And what the author says is that people are now complaining in the still post pandemic world, as I would call it, about employee engagement. And he basically pulls out a lot of the articles from the early 20th century, saying that this story comes back again and again. And leaders have a job to do. Look up the article, it's a good one, on the 10th of June. But the thing is, I think the author is absolutely right. But if I may add some 2 cents to it, I think it's quite reasonable that in this particular time, people are a bit less engaged. Why? Because I think, what happened in the early 2020s, let's call it that, has definitely made people think, made people reconsider the social contract of employment and work. And many people just feel like, oh, okay, why should I put the effort? The world, and UK too, maybe especially, it's in like this lackluster period of maybe recovery. I don't want to get into politics, but turning a corner it isn't. So you've got a situation where I personally see, for many people in the organizations we're working with, that there's a problem with engagement, problem with motivation, and I'm not surprised because people are asking themselves the question why. Why on earth should I put the effort? What's the point, right? If I just show up, things will just happen. And whose job it is to motivate me? And I think absolutely, this is where the leaders and people teams HR helping them come in. This is why leadership development is so important because, and this is the part of leadership that I don't talk about as much, which is like the visionary style of leadership where these people help the organization discover their why, or maybe bring their why in with vision. I think having a purpose is a huge motivating factor. And if you don't see the world around you growing and you don't have this impulse to grow with it, basically without purpose, why would anyone be involved? Why would we have engagement, right? And we don't have it as much as we used to have it. It will come back. We will turn a corner, politics notwithstanding and everything, despite 2024 being the election year. For instance, elections in Europe and a lot of right-wing parties getting elected as a protest because people want something else, but that's a totally different topic. The important thing is people want something, right? And what they're getting right now isn't something that gets them engaged. And as leaders, it's our job to help them discover it. And I think vision, purpose, something more, something that people can strive for. Why on earth? I remember this show, Mad Men, an amazing show, and there's this main character, Don Draper, and his protege, I will say, although she plays a wonderful character, Peggy Elizabeth Moss, I think, is the actor. Yes, and the dialogue is like she did some great work, and she goes to her boss saying, "Well, you never appreciate me. We never say thank you." And he says, "Well, that's what the money's for." And I think it's like late 60s where this show takes place. Obviously, Madison Avenue, an ad agency. And it just shows that 2024 definitely isn't enough. People don't consider just being there and getting paid enough appreciation and enough of a purpose to be there. And if you think they do, you will get what you're getting in terms of engagement. It's your job as a leader to help people discover the vision, discover the purpose, and talk to them to see if this is the purpose that they're looking for. It is your responsibility, no one else's. And if you're a member of the people team, you're there to help them know that they're supposed to do it. And we can also help you, humble associates, always at your service. Enough of a plug. I will see you tomorrow for the next Coach on the Rocks. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. And as always, drop a comment or write me a message, as many of you do. Bye-bye.